he finds a longer-term job, so we're very excited about his connections that he made. What I want to say about Nate is how much I appreciate his presence at CT, his intelligence, his desire to complete assignments and activities with an acute attention to detail, his politeness, his sense of pride when he does something well, and his desire to be independent. The memory that I will take away with me about Nate was when I gave an assignment in job skills that required students to identify words about themselves. Students are presented with about 65 words, and I want you to listen closely because Nate chose the words that very much described his character to a T. Out of the 65 words, Nate chose the following: artistic, bold, caring, confident, curious, driven, kind, musical, perfectionist, successful, and understanding. With the top 4 he chose being artistic, driven, musical, and successful. I thought that was just a wonderful way for Nate to represent himself. What I will miss most about Nate is when he comes up with the most spot-on phrase for any situation, which makes you absolutely laugh out loud in the most unexpected way. He also, I will miss when he gives you the most perfect glimmers of his character traits that he so aptly chose to describe himself with. Congratulations, Nate. We wish you the best of luck. So one of our graduates was sick tonight, but he actually said that he will be watching the live stream, and he gave me the go-ahead to read his graduation speech. And that made me really happy because he whipped this out in about 5 minutes, and it was perfect. And so, Ben Hubbard. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2023 graduation ceremony. My name is Ben, and I have previously graduated from Escalona High School, and I have been a student here at CT for about 2 years. Some of the goals I have for my future include to get my own place to live in, to become a geography teacher, and to hopefully get a significant other at some point. I have learned how to do interviews and how to write professional emails. I plan to also learn how to get a bank account and driver's license in the near future. I don't have much real job experience, but I did work at the Escalona coffee shop for a time, greeting customers and washing dishes. I also did shredding and mail delivery here at CT. I'm a huge geography nerd, so I hope to someday become a geography teacher, or at least get some friends I can talk about my interests, such as that with. I also like to play Minecraft and Nintendo console games like Super Smash Bros. I am enrolled at the Max Higbee Center, so I can continue to make friends even after finishing here, and may look into other social gathering spots as well. Thank you to the CT staff for helping me along the way during my time here. Thank you to my friends for giving me motivation to come. Also a shout out to my mom, and for supporting me, and thank you all for coming to listen to this graduation speech. And Ben, if you're listening out there, I just wanted to say what I'll miss most about you is having you at CT. I was so happy when you reached out in March of this year that we were able to spend the last few months together to take your transition journey. You've made meaningful progress on your transition goals and your connections to others in a short period of time. You really wanted to finish strong and come back and access transition services. I'm really looking forward to where you go with your new energy and focus that you found this year. Stay true to what you want to accomplish and keep working hard to build positive relationships and find meaningful work. The next graduate is Timothy Pilkington.
My name is Timothy. I graduated from Home High School. I went to CT for 3 years. I like to climb trees, go to Goodwill and Value Village, and shop on eBay. I worked at Ferndale Grove. My name is Timothy. I graduated from Home High School. I went to CT for 3 years. I like to climb trees, go to Goodwill and Value Village, and shop on eBay. I worked at Ferndale Grocery Outlet, Parkview Elementary Library, Central Office, and the Restore. The Restore was my favorite. Nate helped me get a paid job at Lucy B. Hair Salon. I played unified basketball. I liked singing in the CT talent shows. My favorite song to sing was You've Got a Friend in Me. I want to try different jobs. I want to keep traveling to places like Hawaii and Spain. Thank you, Mama, Alan, Dad, and Sarah.
Okay. Lots of great things are in there about Timothy, especially likes to shop on eBay, which his family needs to keep close track of. So, what I enjoyed most about Timothy at CT were the times when he was able to absolutely shine. There was nothing more beautiful than when Timothy sang at the talent show. It truly came from the heart and allowed him to express a natural talent that he possesses that had so much impact on others. I enjoyed his participation in his IEPs and how he communicated that it was time to move on to the next topic by letting us know through his communication device. I love that he came out for unified sports during his time at CT, and it was wonderful to see him don a uniform and participate with his peers. I have enjoyed watching Timothy and his family make a connection with work opportunities as they work together to lead Timothy through the next steps in his life. And you'll also hear in his speech that he is leaving with a paid job at Lucy B. Hair right now. Timothy is fierce and passionate about his favorite things. I will miss those moments of connection and communication when you see how much he loves his family and they love him. How he loves looking at pictures of his travels and adventures and his willingness to venture out into whatever we had planned for the day. I know that Liz will miss getting him to try new foods. Timothy, and you better look out because she might come find you in the community armed with new items to try. Okay. Best of luck, Timothy. We look forward to hearing about your future adventures in both your personal and work life. Timothy, you're going to go get your diploma. I always love it when they look. The next graduate is Kaylee Slack.
Get closer. Yeah, it's me. Okay. My name is Kaylee. I graduated from Seaholm High School. I have been at community transitions for 3 years, and my favorite class was soft skills. I have worked at Goodwill, Ferndale Grocery Outlet, Habitat for Humanity, Shake and Shine, and Max Heavy Center. My favorite place to work was Mother Will. I like talking to customers and being social. I am really proud of the work I have done at CT. I want to keep working on doing things on my own. I am very silent about graduation. I want to, my mom, my dad, and my sister over there. I also want to thank all school staff and also is who have worked with me while I was in school. Okay, thank you for everybody else, for my mom and my dad and my sisters and my brothers and sisters. I love you, Mom and Dad.
Okay, go ahead and stand right here with me. Okay, ready? I'm going to talk about you a little bit. As a student who started CT under the guise of COVID, Kaylee was immediately faced with the challenge of building and demonstrating her ability to be independent. She absolutely rose to the challenge. Managing time and technology for any student during that period was a huge task, but Kaylee rose to the occasion beautifully. She worked hard to enhance her communication skills, her reading and writing skills, to access all the information, and showed initiative and commitment as she started her journey and transition. What I'd like to say about Kaylee is how wonderful it's been to watch her grow. I've known her for many years of my career. 12? I kind of lost track, through many different avenues, and was able to witness her steady growth over time and the connections she built with community agencies. She's fierce, focused, and determined when it comes to setting goals, thinking about her future, and her desire to find work. Maybe Hannah is out there. 35 interviews. The girl's just been out there searching for jobs, and it's been going really well. I can't wait to hear what job she lands in the next, hopefully, couple months for her. She's a young woman that is not afraid to express her joy, energy, and love to be in the spotlight. She celebrates the little things and loves the energy of the big things. She always has a fun few sentences to share about what's going on, and she loves to chat about her family. I will miss her joyous spirit when she is having fun. No one has ever been more excited about their IEP meeting than Kaylee Slack. I tell you what, I've been to 22 years worth of IEP meetings, and this girl came ready. And so it's a testament to her desire to set goals, feel pride in reaching them, and wanting to share that pride and excitement with those she loves. So congratulations, Kaylee. It's your big night.
I love you guys, but it's congrats. Thank you.
I'm going to turn it over to Liz Madden. Just one quick technical switch.
My first graduate is Hannah Fenwick.
My name is Hannah. I work hard. I like to be strong. I worked at Ferndale Grocery Outlet, Goodwill, Central Office, and Habitat for Humanity.
Yes.
Ferndale Grocery Outlet was my favorite place to work.
Yes.
Yep.
I have a paid job at Vital Climbing Gym. My job coach Riley helps me. My favorite class at CT was YMCA. I want to keep meeting new people. I like to help people. I am proud of what I have learned at CT. I will miss CT. Thank you to Mom. Fist bump for Mom. Thank you to Dad. Thank you to Rachel and Rebecca. Thank you to my CT teachers.
Hannah, you rocked it. Nice job. Hannah, you still have to stand up here with me for a few minutes, if you can stand it. A few things about Hannah. She is full of joy and a bit spicy at the same time. Hannah has many gifts, but one of her best is her power to connect and her strong desire to help others. I joked with our job coach, Felicia, that she would need to stand up here and share about Hannah's progress because she's been the one to support Hannah at almost all her work sites. They're kindred spirits. Felicia would agree. Hannah, although as strong-willed as they come, has this superpower to activate at work. Sometimes, all Felicia would have to do is to mention that she was thinking about maybe calling me, and Hannah would magically be right back to work and forget about the fact that she wanted to go home or wanted to go swimming with Dad. My favorite recent memory is getting a video of Hannah operating the hand truck with the help of the Ferndale grocery outlet owner, Larry. All safety procedures were followed, but Hannah looked powerful. Hannah, thank you for making the past 3 years of my job, I don't want to cry, so much more joyful. I'm not sure who's going to hold the door open for people at CT anymore. But maybe it will be me, and I will think of you. Don't worry, though. You will not escape me. I want to make sure you practice your text conversations, so I'll be texting you from time to time, and I want to get some replies. Do you hear me? Yeah, okay. At CT, we teach about the importance of boundaries with touch, and we do our best to limit physical touch and practice that skill, but Hannah loves high fives and fist bumps, so Hannah, today if you want, I'm going to give you both. Do you want them? Yeah. Okay, high five, fist bump, now you get to graduate. My next graduate is Delia Becerra. Come on up, Delia. Got this? You don't have to say anything. Delia is one of the kindest people I know. She's a lover of animals, creating art, and her sister, who is her very best friend. She has a goal of becoming an artist and learning to play the guitar. Delia had a work site this year at Rag Finery, where she learned what it was like to work in a retail store. She got great experience folding clothes, sorting items by size, and even some sewing experience. Delia is working with DVR to find a job coach that will help her get a paid job at hopefully Value Village, where she really, really, really wants to work. Delia, you are very ready to get a job. Delia has applied for Max Higbee Center to become a member and is working with her DDA case manager to join with her sister. She really wants to work in the community garden. She loves to spend time with friends and do things in the community, so Max Higbee is going to be a great fit. Delia, you have clear goals for yourself. You know what you want, and I believe you will achieve all of your dreams. You are strong and determined. Just remember, I'm always a phone call or text away, and I'm so proud of you. David DeRoy. Right here. You ready?
My name is David. I graduated from Seaholm High School in 2020. I've been a student at CT for about 3 years. My favorite class at CT was culinary arts. I enjoy cooking and making different types of food designs. I have a job at Fred Meyer as a return stalker. I have worked there for almost 2 years. I have a job coach with work opportunities named Jesse. And after I graduate, I plan on staying active by going on walks, doing a lot of yoga. I am most proud of my cooking skills, and I will continue to practice cooking recipes and making culinary art in the future. CT was fun. I'm glad I went. And even though in the first year it was over Zoom. Thank you to my mom and dad and my sister, who was on Lopez Island, for supporting me. Thank you all.
Wait, David. You don't escape me yet. There are lots of things you should know about David, but the first is how cool he is. Could you tell? He's the only person I know that wakes up at 4 a.m. to practice yoga and start the day with the songbirds. David is a knower of many things. He loves to explore new places, and he likes to share what he learns with others. David often writes letters to businesses, national parks, visitor centers, and sometimes even celebrities. The good ones write back. This year, David came to the Unified basketball game dressed as Yosemite National Park. From head to toe, Yosemite screen-printed shirt, printed shorts, and of course, a Yosemite mask. He was getting in the zone for the game, but also preparing for the trip he took to Yosemite in April with a good friend. Friendship and connection is very important to David. David, as he mentioned in his speech, is also a culinary artist. Truly an artist. He makes food designs. They're so elaborate, I can't even do it justice describing them, but I'm gonna try. Picture a praying mantis from Kung Fu Panda, made with kiwi, bell peppers, apple, and mango that looks exactly like a praying mantis. The man has a gift, and he has an Instagram where he posts his creations. David is a friendly face that you will see at Fred Meyer, and if you know him, I'm sure he will say hello to you when he sees you there. He's worked there for over 2 years and loves his job. He's a very valued employee, and he also speaks highly of his coworkers. David is self-determined. He knows exactly what he wants. He also is extraordinary at hearing feedback and from someone he trusts and implements it, sometimes a little too well. Today was David's last day of school, and I came out to the hallway and he said to me, "I'm really gonna miss you." It stopped me in my tracks, and David, I'm gonna miss you too. I will miss the joy you bring when you enter a room, the conversations that we have. Are you reading it? Yeah. And your dedication to everything you love. Congratulations. Thank you. Caitlin King. A few important things to know about Caitlin. She goes by Kat if she knows you and on a first name basis, and she also loves cats. She's the only person I would trust if I needed to determine the best vintage Furby to purchase, or if I needed to know what sort of circuit board my 1994 CD player used. She's also very skilled, so I hear, with Nerf battles. Kat has been a student for 3 years at CT, and for the last 2, I've had the pleasure of being her case manager. Kat is currently working on getting her driver's license and will most likely meet that goal this summer. She really, 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 really wants to go to the Edmonton Mall in Edmonton, Canada. She's going to be working with work opportunities to get a paid job that makes her some money, and one day in the future, she may plan to go to BTC to get a degree in mechatronics or something else where she can utilize her incredible technology skills. Kat, you are brilliant, you are creative, and you have a lot to give this world. One last thing, just to be safe, I made you a few more of these birthday posters for future birthdays. Open these up on the dates on the envelope. Congratulations, Kat. Ethan King. Yeah. So now a bit about Ethan. He has over 800 video games and more historic game consoles than GameStop. He is the only person I would trust to fix my 1990s NES system. And over the last couple of years, he started a new hobby of collecting vintage cameras. He would often bring one to class to show us his newest find. He actually brought a camera in today. Like all our graduates, Ethan started during virtual learning and had classes over Zoom. One of Ethan's favorite classes was culinary skills, where he learned to embrace his inner chef. He learned to enjoy cooking so much that this last year he decided to pursue a career and was accepted into the highly sought-out culinary program at Bellingham Technical College. He tried it out for a quarter, but decided that cooking wasn't something he wanted to do as a profession because extreme French cuisine and fine dining was not exactly his thing. This was a journey that many of us all have taken. Trying something out and realizing it isn't what we really were meant to do is totally normal. Life and experiences are truly the very best teacher. Ethan spent the last 2 quarters at BTC doing really, really well on some prerequisite classes, leaving the door open for a different program in the future at BTC. Ethan is connected with DVR and now plans to look into some paid work in the immediate future, and then explore some future career paths, such as maybe an electrician apprenticeship. One of the most beautiful things about CT is the friendships made. Ethan formed 2 very special connections with Kat and Ace over the last 3 years, which may or may not have been the reason he kept coming to class. Ethan, congratulations on all the progress we made. You made, not we. We know you have a very bright future ahead. Congratulations. Brandon Rossmeisel.
My name is Brandon. I have been a student at CT for 3 years. My favorite classes at CT were communication and relationships. My favorite work sites were Gabriel Arts Kids and Happy Valley Preschool. I'm working with my job coach, Jared. I got 2 different jobs working to help the Opportunity Council. I will miss CT. I'll miss my friends at I'll miss my friends and CT staff. I will miss my case manager, Liz. Congratulations, grads.
Brandon is a thoughtful thinker who takes time to process, but when he speaks, his words are powerful, and he clearly conveys what he wants to share, as you just heard. When Brandon talks, it benefits all of us to listen to what he has to say. Brandon has grown leaps and bounds from when he started at CT. He's received many positive work evaluations, but his most recent work evaluation from his job coach, Bryce, at Ferndale Grocery Outlet summed up his work skills very nicely. Brandon is thorough with his work. Even without prompting, he will try his best to make sure his job is done to the best of his ability. Brandon shared some big news in his speech. He shared that he just got 2 jobs. That happened this week. He'll be working with his job coach, Jared, at Colshan Supported Employment to support cleaning and maintenance for 2 Opportunity Council locations. He had the opportunity to apply for a job at a gym, but he took some time to think about it, and he made the decision to take the jobs he was offered, and he decided that on his own. Brandon, along with many other students, participated in mock interviews at CT this year. Brandon earned a 30 out of 30 possible points on his mock interview. Yes. Good job. The interviewer wrote, and I quote, "It was absolutely amazing. His feedback was that he was prepared and answered the questions with ease and thoughtfulness. Brandon discussed his choice to participate in unified sports and how it changed his life and gave him the opportunity to meet all the people he has met. Friendship and connection is very important to Brandon. He applied to be a member at Max Higby Center and wants to meet more people and gain more friendships there. If you get the opportunity to know Brandon, you're a very lucky person. Brandon, I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Carp.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Clark. I graduated from Conlin High School in 2021. I attended community sessions for 2 years, and I am excited to graduate today. I like going to YMCA, baking, traveling, watching Stranger Things, and playing games. I'm really good at cooking with my dad. And I'm also really good at baking. Charlie says I made the best chocolate cookies she ever had. My favorite class at CT is culinary class with Phoebe because we get to make food. I worked at many places during CT, and my favorite place to look at was Ferndale Grocery Outlet. I'm proud of the work I do every week. Really, work opportunities is going to help me find a paying job in retail because I like working with people and organizing. I dream one day having my own bakery. Thank you to my mom, Cindy, my dad, Adam, my friends, and teachers for all the support.
I got so lucky getting Elizabeth Carp on my caseload, and not just because she makes the best chocolate chip cookies. I had watched her play unified basketball at BHS, and I admired her confidence and calm energy. She has a way about her that sends a message to those around her that life is good. She exudes positivity and is accepting of everyone. When I'm working at my desk and I hear Elizabeth's boisterous laugh, she brings a smile to my face every time. Elizabeth values her friendships and connections with people. So it's not surprising that when you ask her what she looks forward to doing the most, it usually involves being with the people she enjoys. Her parents are high on that list. And not surprising because they've been supportive, caring, and great to work with. Some other fun things to know about Elizabeth are that she has a great memory for events. She's very tech savvy and surprisingly loves horror movies. What I'll miss most about What was that?
I knew it.
Yeah. What I'll miss most about Elizabeth at CT are her endearing greetings and her uncontainable laugh. Her unstoppable catchphrases will remain in our memories for years to come. Elizabeth, you are fun, good-natured, and just plain wonderful. I cannot wait to hear where you will be working next, and I hope it's in retail, making people feel welcome because it's what you do. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Charlie.
Lucas Carr. It is with great pleasure to introduce you to this remarkable individual whom I've had the privilege of knowing. In the last 2 years, I can confidently say that Lucas has been on a journey of self-discovery, growth, and maturity. He has a positive outlook and moves forward through trials and tribulations with optimism and positivity. While at CT, he's worked at Lowe's, Westside Pizza, and Kids World Childcare. His ultimate goal is to become a welder, so he's been taking prerequisite and welding classes at Bellingham Technical College. Lucas is getting on-the-job welding experience and learning other technical skills at Northwest Fabrication, a place to which he feels a connection because of his father's legacy there. Lucas is a great conversationalist and can talk about multiple subjects, including philosophy, politics, and poetry. He has an incredible ability to draw from his knowledge, curiosity, and humor, making discussions with him always dynamic and interesting. His CT job coach, Bob, recently said to me that Lucas has made a lasting impression and is one of those unforgettable people. I agree. His unwavering loyalty and his ability to embrace his quirks and individuality are part of what makes Lucas so charming. Sometimes what you can expect from Lucas is the unexpected. At an IEP meeting, he once walked up to the whiteboard to draw the inner workings of his own brain to explain his thinking. It was good. It worked. Or another time when we had a meeting at the district office, we walked by a booth and he wondered aloud what it was for. And I mentioned that it looked like a soundproof booth from one of the old TV game shows. And without hesitation, Lucas hopped in, closed the door, waved his arms in the air, and yelled very loudly, "Charlie, can you hear me now?" I looked around embarrassed and quietly stated, "We can all hear you, Lucas." "Oh," he says unabashedly, and he chuckles as he exits. I couldn't help but appreciate his spontaneity and humor. Lucas, you are one of a kind. I'm glad I got to be a small part of your transition years, and I look forward to hearing about all your next adventures. Congratulations. Conlin McKay.
Hello. Hello, my name is Conlin McKay. I was a Escalona high school student. I like to watch YouTube and go outside to a park to go for a nice swing, and I also like fighting games. When I was first finishing up high school around the time of the pandemic, I wasn't really too sure of what to do for my future, and it's honestly something I don't usually like to think about. I prefer to think in the present. But after finishing CT, after these years, I can confidently say that I don't regret my choice to come here at all. Being a TT has taught me life skills to live independently, such as cooking. I still have my recipe book for, and I have made many friends with both students and teachers that I can't name because I can't remember names, but they have helped me teach relationships better from what they taught me. They've helped me with any schoolwork that I've had, from the assignments they give me, or things such as college, and they teach me how to improve my job skills, such as how to do interviews and whatnot. In fact, I've even had a few interviews for my career interests. They've helped me with college. They've helped me in fulfilling my goal to fulfill my interest in video and film, and I will continue to push on with college work in the future. I want to thank all my friends and family for this. Thank you.
Conlin McKay is a bright and talented student who has attended CT for the past 3 years. Conlin chose to surprise us with his speech content, which normally would make me a little anxious, but because of who he is, I had every confidence that he would make it good, and he did not disappoint. Conlin has been busy accomplishing a lot during these transition years. He's taken all of the CT classes, conducted multiple informational interviews for videography and filmmaking, connected to community resources, and earned his driver's license, all while working full-time at Nicky's Ballerina, where he is valued for his experience, reliability, and hard work. In addition to this, Conlin is gradually chipping away at an Associate of Technical Arts Visual Communications degree at Whatcom Community College, where he has earned all A's in all of the classes he's taken so far. When I asked Conlin what he most appreciated about CT, he said that it helped him decide on a direction and gave him more confidence for what he wants to do in his future. When I asked him what he would like for me to say about him, he said, "Just say what you like about me, Charlie, as a student and as a person." Conlin, this was an easy directive to do. Conlin is a focused, communicative, capable, and responsible student. He is one of the most consistent, polite, trustworthy, and thoughtful people you could ever meet. He is humorous, good-natured, and loves playing group games. It is said that what you remember most about a person is how they made you feel, so I guess it's no coincidence that these are my favorite memories to share. Once, after culinary class, Conlin shook my hand, congratulating me on a lesson well done. I don't know what that says about my other lessons, but we celebrate small successes. After winter break this year, as we were entering the classroom, his face lit up and he said, "It's been so long, so much has happened. I have so much to share." And his happiness was so genuine and unexpected in the best possible way. Conlin, I'm so lucky to have worked with you, and I will truly miss your presence at CT every week. My best and congratulations. Danny Peterson.
My name is Danny. I am hopeful and happy. I went to Squalcombe High School. I like sports. I have a paid job at Safeway. I am hard worker. At CT, I like go YMCA. I like to work out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for my family and teachers. I like fun to be a soldier with my life. I want to make my brother proud. He's Miss Ben, because he wants me to be a man for my mom. because I've been doing lots of chores, lots of working out, lots of, sometimes I went go for one sometimes, but now I can't because I have to, yeah. Thank you.
Hey, Danny. As Danny's case manager, it is my pleasure to share more with you about this special graduate. After I met Danny and his family at last year's spring orientation, I was happy to hear that he would be on my caseload. Unfortunately for us, Danny has squeezed 3 years of CT into only 1. He has had work-based learning jobs at Habitat, NC, Goodwill, where he's gained many skills. His job coach said that he has the patience for routine tasks and duties that require precision and focus. In all of his evaluations, it was unanimously reported that Danny is helpful, listens to directions from his supervisor, is positive with the public and with his coworkers, and of course, dresses professionally. Danny's always dressed to the hilt, rocking his own style and looking fine. Danny is also strong in character. In the short year that I've known him, I've learned that he is compassionate, self-disciplined, and respectful. His warmth is evident in how he treats everyone around him. He is honest and introspective, someone who feels things deeply and values his family, and values his meaningful connections as well. His love for sports, passion for recreation, and his social nature makes him an enthusiastic participant in all the activities at CT. I hope he takes advantage of opportunities at Max Higbee in the near future too. In classes, Danny demonstrates good judgment and he's always striving to succeed. I'll miss his "How are you doing today, Charlie?" greetings, his knack for always volunteering first to get the ball rolling, and his casual laughter acknowledging one of our corny jokes. Danny's attitude and kindness are an inspiration. We are glad we got a year of Danny at CT, and we're excited to see what he'll do next. Congratulations, Danny. Eden Whitney. I like your cap. Good choice. I am honored to talk about graduate Eden Whitney. Eden has participated in many mock and real interviews where she's got great results. She was employed at Bellingham Athletic Club for over a year, worked at Sonic before it closed, and now works at McDonald's to gain more skills and experience for her resume. She is responsible and reliable. Eden has done extensive research on colleges, a multitude of jobs, and community resources to find the right fit for her. She is often seeking and acquiring information to understand and improve herself. Thinking through things thoroughly is one of her strengths. She is sure to be a lifelong learner. Her analytical nature and research led her to sound conclusions and founded perspectives. Eden has grown so much in maturity, especially in thinking about her choices and her relationships. She is becoming more independent and growing in confidence to make decisions for herself. In her free time, Eden enjoys the Avengers.
Actually, the Guardians of the Galaxy is more like it.
I did it again. My daughter may not forgive me for that one. She enjoys the Guardians of the Galaxy's volunteering with animals and video games. Her diverse interests regarding careers have made it challenging to choose one pathway. But I have every confidence that once Eden exhausts the information gathering processes, she's going to take steps forward to achieve her future goals. Eden, you are a beautiful, capable person who makes great choices. Trust yourself and keep trying new things. Congratulations.
Tiessa Rosen. I like your cap. Good choice. Thank you. Tiessa Rosen.
I like your cap. Good choice. Thank you. Tiessa Rosen. 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 Tiessa
I didn't expect the sign. Back in 2020, everything was up in the air and extremely confusing. I was stuck at home, and high school graduation was literally a drive-through. I had no idea what was going to happen. And then we got a call to talk about starting community transitions, and I was terrified. I wasn't sure how this new school was going to go, but after talking with Rain, my case manager at the time, I was ready. And I'm so glad I stuck with it, because I was almost immediately able to make some amazing friends. I was suddenly a lot more outgoing than I had ever been in school, and the best part was that I really enjoyed it. I was actually sad when spring break came around. And since starting CT, I've had a couple of jobs, and I've currently been at my current job for exactly 1 year and 4 days. Where am I? There it is. I have also moved out and have been moved out since October of 2021. And I recently signed my very first lease without the need of a co-signer or first and last month's rent. And I also pay a little bit extra so I can have a bigger room. I don't really have a plan for the future because I have so many things that I want to do and I can't choose. But I do know that whatever it is, I'm going to have fun and live my life with excitement for the future, because thanks to CT, I'm not scared for what's going to happen.
Well, Tiessa Rosen is my only graduate this year, which automatically makes her my favorite. Tiessa has been at Community Transitions for 3 years, and I was lucky enough to be one of her teachers for the past 2 years and her case manager since November. Tiessa spent her final year at CT juggling a new full-time job and taking classes. Her work ethic has paid off as, like she mentioned, she was able to move into a new duplex with 5 roommates, all on her own. Of her new living situation, she told me, "I truly enjoy having a space that I can call my own." During her time at CT, Tiessa participated in the full spectrum of classes, some of her favorites being culinary and WWU class. She also received her driver's permit, completed a full vocational portfolio, participated in mock interviews, and survived an entire year of remote learning. One of the most striking qualities about Tiessa is her creativity and her style. Her imagination knows no bounds, as evidenced by her passion for Halloween and her incredible talent for making costumes. Tiessa also has an impeccable sense of style. Case in point, this outfit. Amazing. Her fashion choices are an outward expression of her vibrant and colorful personality. What I will miss about Tiessa is her genuine warmth and enthusiasm. Tiessa was always eager to share her successes, her most recent being her 1-year work anniversary at Fred Meyer, which is a huge accomplishment. Tiessa, I have no doubt that your journey beyond graduation will be filled with even more of these joyous moments, exciting opportunities, and steady growth. May you continue to be a source of inspiration and a role model to those whose lives you touch. Congrats.
Nathan Escalona. So Nathan is a musician and an artist, and we didn't have a whole lot of time to plan together recently because he went to an epic show that he told me all about at Red Rocks, and so he was busy doing that for a while. He has joined us at CT for transition planning and relationships class. He's explored some different types of jobs like kitchen work, manufacturing, and childcare, and he hopes to work with kids more in the future. He's connecting with DVR, and he has a dream of creating a local music venue with a group of friends. This is very cool. Nathan wanted us all to know that CT has really helped him with some social anxiety and feeling comfortable talking in groups, specifically relationships class with Liz, and just lots of conversations that we've been able to have. He is kind, good-natured, and if you're lucky enough and take the time to get to know him, you'll find he's fantastic at conversation and has brilliant, unique, and creative insights on all different topics. And all that social anxiety just melts away. Yeah. I've really enjoyed getting to know Nathan and hearing about his creative endeavors, like making music and art. I'll miss updates on the newest and coolest bands and shows he's been to. And I know that whatever you do, creative, work-wise, you're going amazing places, Nathan. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us tonight to celebrate families and friends. You deserve congratulations tonight, too, because you have raised and nurtured and supported some outstanding young adults here. And graduates, huge congratulations to all of you. Please keep in touch. We're very excited for what's ahead, and we look forward to hearing where you head next. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and thank you so much for being here.